Saturday morning cartoons with Jake and Jamie. Enjoy the show.
It works. It's not as good as Jamie's, but still works. Still got it. Everybody, Jamie Page. Jamie Page.
How you doing, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, or afternoon, or evening, wherever it is you are listening. So I am Jamie, JP, whatever you want to call me, really. You can find me on the socials at JP Woodwork, mainly YouTube and the Instagrams. I think that's about it for my intro sort of stuff. So if you want to introduce yourself, then I'll get on with grabbing some colours.
Me? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not worth introducing. Jake Thompson. You're here watching Jake Thompson. Saturday morning cartoons. We have some big stuff to talk about, but for right now, I have my safety glasses on, gloves on, well ventilated room. I'm not wearing a mask because if I had one on, you probably couldn't hear me very well. Sometimes you got to explain that stuff to people. Ready, Jamie? What are we doing today? What are we doing?
What are we doing today? So, well, before we're going to do, before I let everybody know what we're doing, we're going to need 3 colours from the people out in the chat. So 3 colours, everybody. First 3 colours that pop out, the colours that we're going to be using. Oh no! I've just had that notification thing from Windows pop up.
Oh no!
There we go. Right, it's gone out of the way now. Right, so we've got bronze from Rob. Bronze,
right.
blue, and white.
Blue. We got the white covered.
Oh, Cindy's out there as well. So
Do another one.
Cindy's got lavender.
Lavender. Okay. Lavender. On
Bronze,
the purple
blue, white, and lavender.
blue. We'll go with skyline blue. Bronze. I have a bronze. I'm pretty sure I have a bronze. So do bronze.
Oh,
By
Kinoki.
golly. And then
Golly.
this is more than what we were gonna do, but whatever. It's gonna be 5 colors now because I'm putting glow in the dark in there. By the way, just so everybody knows, it's gonna be glow in the dark, Midori green. What are we making, by the way? Did you say that?
What
already?
are we making? No, I didn't mention it. So what are we making? So we've got a whole variety of stuff that we're making today, Jake. Or what you're
Awesome.
making, and I'm telling people
It's
what
us.
we're making.
It's us, man. It's us.
It's us. So what are we making today? So we are making 2 hands, both exactly the same, or same colours anyway. Excuse me.
Bless you, Jeremy. Bless you, buddy.
Then we're going to be making some pen blanks, and then we're going to be doing the usual super chat turning blank. I think that's it for what we are making today.
Okay. So
as we've had 2 super chats so far, of one from Jen and one from Cindy Keo. So we've got
awesome.
black and red so far.
Good. Okay, so I'm missing one. I got blue, white, brown, and what was the other one? Lavender.
No, bronze, blue, white, and lavender.
Yeah. I have these sample ones. There's a word I can't pronounce.
CS Ranchers says, yeah, glow in the dark.
I like it too, man. And it's for, just so we know, once I get this stuff divvied up, I'll have a chance to show you what we made on on one of the other shows. Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of going to dump this in. They don't give you a lot in the samples, so I'm just kind of going to, there's no measuring. There's no measuring going on here.
I'm going to quickly run through the chat and say hello to the lovely, awesome people that's out there watching the Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, they deserve it.
So we have out in the chat, we have Mr. Shane Hurst. We have Chris Neely. We have Leah Gwynn. We have Mr. Huey Lionsheart. We have Simone Simon. Let's keep scrolling down. We have Jennifer's Crafting Creations.
What's up, Jen?
We have Circular Wood by Keith.
What's up, Keith?
We have Mama Thompson out there. How you doing, Mom?
Hello, Mom.
We have Jen Stevens. We have Joey over at Steelblade Woodworks, putting out awesome CNC videos at the moment.
Oh, Joey. Awesome ones.
We have the ever awesome Connie out there.
Connie.
We have Dale Slaughter out there.
What's up, Dale?
Let's keep going.
Colors are ready to start mixing.
We have Mr. Wayne the Woodturners out there, and Hodgepodge Woodworks is out there. We have CS Ranch 2000. Harry Malika's out there.
So, Harry?
Let's keep going. Wayne Hillman's out there. Mr. Matt Wackley's out there.
Hands. What's up, Matt?
Rob over at Woodsley Summercraft is out there.
Hey, Rob.
Ashley M.
Hey.
Brad McNamara is out
Awesome.
there. Let's keep going. Cindy Keogh is out there.
Favorite.
Ashley M. I'm not sure if I said that name already, but Ashley M gets 2 shout-outs if I've said it already.
Say it twice, man. Say it twice. It's all good.
Say it twice. It's like couscous. So great, you said it twice. Anita Ball is out there. TBC Bushins is out there. William Sturgeon is out there.
What's up, Will?
Let's keep going. The ever awesome Chris Schwind is out there with a super chat of yellow.
Awesome, Chris. Happy to see you.
As always.
I don't think I have enough coffee. I can't see very well this morning.
You not got your glasses on.
Got safety
Leah Gwynn is out there as well, and she's also put a super chat in and said teal.
Yeah, awesome. Leah also.
There you go. If I've missed anybody, then I apologise. So Ashley M has asked the question. Says, "What is a super chat?" So just below where you can see the chat going through, Ashley, there is a little a dollar symbol there. If you click that, that enables you to donate to the stream, and it also enables you to pick a colour. And then what happens is it's kind of a way where we give back to the people that come and support the channel. So what happens is you pick your colour, and then it all goes into a blank, and then at the end of it, the blank gets given away to somebody out in the chat. A draw is made, and it gets given back. Jim Conlon's in.
Yeah, so at the end of this thing, so like at the first Saturday of next month, I'll have all of the super chat blanks, and we're gonna pick a winner, and that winner gets to pick whether they want me to just send it to them and they get to make something out of it, or they want me to make something out of it and then send it to them. So, but the projects we do before the last one every Saturday, anybody in the chat if you're one of the first ones to put a color in, you get it in. So this isn't one of those things we're just twisting your arm making you give money. It's just to benefit the people that do super chats and benefit me and Jamie.
Connie's super chat says any glow in the dark. I like where Connie's going with that.
Hey.
Jen just made a good point. Says there's a few new people out in the chat. So if you are new to Saturday morning cartoons, let us know. Let us know out in the chat. Let us know where you're from. If it's your first time here, it'd be good to know who's new out in the chat, so we know for next time.
Let's see. Anita got her blanks and she liked them. Super cool. I have another set of pin blanks.
Mr. Cole Jacobson's out in the chat. Hi, Robin.
Hold on. There you go.
Is that all she gets?
Hey, he's right there, man. He's right there.
Ashley M says this happens every Saturday. Yes, that is correct. Every Saturday, 10 was it 10 a.m. Central? Is that where you are, Jake?
10 a.m. Central.
That's correct.
10 a.m. Central. Yep.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. I give away a set of pin blanks at the end of every show.
The awesome
For
Martin Brees is out there.
what's up, Martin?
Chris Neely says first time here, and he's from Tennessee. My buddy Shane Hurst sent me.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Great stuff.
Thank you, Shane, for recruiting folks, man. That's super cool.
The awesome David Birch is out there as well.
Jen says she did a super chat there, Jamie.
Did I miss that? When did I miss that? I'm sure I got that.
There's a lot going on, man.
Do you know what? That must have that went. I've actually missed 3 of them. That must have phone passed.
Let's catch up on that. We don't want no fiascos,
man. Right. So Jen, thanks for saying that, Jen.
Yeah, this is hard work over here, man. People think Jamie just sits there. He has a hard job to do. It's rough.
I don't know what happened there. Then the chat, because normally when people super chat as well, it gives like a little symbol at the top of the chat as well.
Right.
There's a lot of Jens in the chat.
Hey, we like Jens.
We do.
We like some Jennies.
Deep Ocean Blue. Okay. Deep Ocean Blue.
Hey, the girls in the chat. The girls in the chat are checks and balances, man. There are checks and balances. They make sure that we're not messing up.
Oh yeah. Okay. Any ghost from CJ? Does that mean you don't want any?
Ghost? Did he pick the ghost?
He said any ghost.
I got the ghost gold. I got the ghost gold like he asked me last week.
So I've got Leah's and I've got Chris's. Let's scroll down. I've got Connie's.
I pay attention.
So I don't know what happened there then.
Hey, it just got past you, man. No big deal.
Okay. Dwayne Cole, this is my first time here. Got the notification and didn't know what was going on. Seeing it first time from Nashville, Tennessee.
Got some Tennessee in the house, man. It's all good.
Ashley M says, yeah, the super chat has a timer, then goes away.
Yeah. Hey, Jamie, we'll just chalk it up to, it got past us, man.
Oh, apparently it's Matt Wackerly's first time here, and he's from West Georgia, and he's also got an admin rights as well. So
how did he do that?
He's doing well for himself.
How do you just show up somewhere and you're a moderator? How's that work, dude?
I know, right? I know.
That's cool. So
Connie says her chat freezes sometimes and she has to reopen it.
Yeah, but that's one of those things.
Graham Taylor says, "Woohoo! Bit late, but I made it. Setting up a wing."
I need to take 2 seconds and turn the air conditioner.
Anita Ball says neon green with a super chat.
Gotcha.
Neon green.
Ooh, I had to turn that down. It's kind of warm in here. It's the weather's changing, so I usually have the air conditioner on all the time to keep it steady, but I've had to have the heater's been on, and now that I'm doing something in a black shirt, an American size shirt, by the way, I had to go turn it down a little bit. It's hot in here.
You got Daniel. Is that? I can't see if there's an L there. Shuffling or shuffling? I can't see. My eyes are a bit.
Daniel. Shuffling.
Yeah.
Shuffling.
Daniel's out there. He says, "Good morning, Jake. First time watching you live. Enjoy your videos. Trying to learn more about resin." Dan.
That's good. This is we have fun on Saturdays, and if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. I'll answer you, Jamie will answer you, or the people in the chat will take care of you if my hands are full or whatever. Super. And by the way, I did have a couple instructional videos go out on Wednesday, and I appreciate everybody that went to the chat and told me how great of an instructional video they are. You guys got my back, man. Super cool.
Dwayne Cole says, yeah, it's making me stick around to see what happens. Just converted a Harbor Freight paint can so I could do some casting. Wanting to see what a pro does for pointers.
Hey, well, I'll show you what I do. I don't know about a pro, but we have fun at least. Ashley M, getting in the action here.
Ashley M. Let's write the name down, and they want white. That's awesome.
Ashley M. She's reminding me of a
Just
Simone. She's reminding me of how good Simone came in and was a good chatmate. Is that what you
chatmate.
call them? Is that what we call them?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
It's 85
Yeah.
degrees. We got a little bit more to go. So I'm waiting to about 100 degrees, 105, something like that. I'm not too picky, but I have a few minutes. I'm going to warm up these molds. I'm about to show you what these hands are since we have a few minutes while we're waiting on that.
Simone said, thanks for the compliment. And Huey says, Jamie's just goofing off again. Punch that donkey.
There's 1,000 ways to punch a donkey. And I only need
Cindy
one.
Keogh says, hashtag Jake's Girls.
Jake's girls. You want to?
Speaking of hashtag Jake's Girls, that's something we that came about on the
Hey,
Patreon.
can I take 1 second, Jamie?
Go for it.
1 second. A few weeks ago, we made one of these, and it's a plaster hand. You make an alginate mold, and we did a whole a show on it. Well, somebody wanted me to do something a little more naughty, and it was Cindy had the idea to do it on Patreon. So we did it, and here it is. And I'm not going to show it on my channel, so you can imagine. So we did that, and the other mold I'm doing is this one. We usually make glow in the dark cans, and I have a project coming up with this. Is the original reason why I made this anyway, and we'll all be in on that. But it's kind of a secret. It's gonna be one of those we do the secret right in front of everybody's face, and it'll remain a secret if that makes any sense. But go ahead, Jamie. I'll just explain it. So
Yeah,
this mold right here, is we'll call it the F hand, and then this one's the number 1 hand. Okay.
yeah. So just to quote to Jen, yes, I did get your colour. You got Barney purple, and Jen Stevens, yes, there is 10 super chat colours that I've got written down.
Awesome.
So on to the Jake's Girls thing. So that was something that came about on the Patreon, and we have now officially got some merch made. So we can get yourself the ladies out in the chat can get yourself a Jake's Girls t-shirt. But you can also get yourself a Jake's Blanks t-shirt, and you can also get yourself a Saturday Morning Cartoons t-shirt and other Saturday morning cartoon accessories, t-shirts, and
Awesome.
cups,
I
and
love it.
bottles, and masks.
Is that a good view for?
All
Because
good
we're there,
stuff.
Jamie. We are there. Let me warm these up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good.
I want the tips of the fingers to be glow in the dark, just because I'm a knucklehead. So we're at 100 degrees. So
Ashley M says, "Oh my God, is there a video on how to make hands? That's nuts."
we did a live doing it, and I have videos on my channel of us doing it. So
Connie says she ordered her yesterday, and as did Jen.
Okay, so now what do we want to do?
CS Ranch 2000 wants to know what resin you're using today, Jake.
Illuminite Clear Slow, and there's links to Illuminite below. There's the links to Eye Candy Pigments below. Jake 10 at both of them saves you 10% at checkout. And then I also have Liquid Diamonds in there. That's a resin in case you don't have a pressure pot. You don't have to weigh it. You don't have to put in pressure pot or anything. So Illuminite Clear Slow is the quick answer to that question.
So people are asking for links to the t-shirts. So in the description of this live now, it says new cartoon swag. You can click that link there, or you can go to either mine or Jake's link trees on our Instagram, and it will take you both to exactly the same store, which was Jake's store.
So there's Northside Custom Crafts shirts. There's Saturday Morning Cartoons, Jake's Girls, and some that just say hashtag Jake Blanks.
Yep.
So we've been wanting to do that for a while. we stayed
up pretty late the other night.
Yeah, it was super cool.
So,
More glow.
Martin says he's here listening, just delivering some mail.
That's our Martin, man. He's the
Anita
rain,
says
sleet,
she
or
loves the
snow.
Saturday morning cartoon merch.
Rain, sleet, or snow. Thank you. There's already people. We just put a post on Instagram. And there's already people going and enjoying that. So,
Mm-hmm.
we appreciate you guys. And it's obviously we'll use that. Whatever we make off of it will be for materials and shipping and all that stuff because we do give a lot of stuff away.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
besides that, man, it's super cool when somebody's wearing your shirt.
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
there's a feeling you get. You're just like, man, that's super cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I hit this right about perfect, Jamie.
Hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, by golly.
Chris Neely has got a question for you, Jake. He says, "What temperature are you getting the Alumilite to?"
I got these to about 105 and started pouring, but you're kind of in a hurry at that point because it's getting hotter faster at this point. So that's why I'm not messing around too much, and we're about ready to. I don't want to waste any of this stuff. So as soon as it starts getting a little bit more, ooh, baby, I almost made a bad mistake.
Alex says, I was going to get one of the Jake Blanks tank top for when I lift in the gym. Get them guns out with the Jake
Get the
Blanks.
guns, man. You gotta get them somehow. Might as well be at the gym, I
Ashley M
guess.
says 105 before pouring? Question mark.
Yes, yes. But if you're new, I suggest you start at 95. 95 gives you quite a bit of time to get it in the pressure pot. So if you're a little clumsy, you're a little unsure, you have time to get it there, and it's fine. Just like I'm not in a hurry. I've just done this a lot, so 105 gives us a good swirl, a good color separation. So it's not going to blend together and become ugly colors.
Mm-hmm.
So um, if you do it cold, if you have one color, just you can pour it right away. But if you have multiple colors, wait till at least 95 is my. And the more experience you get, the longer you can wait. There's some people in the chat that I would never go as hot as they do, uh, but they make
Yeah.
cool stuff. That's all preference at that point.
CJ says, not that easy turning fountain pens and watching or listening to this.
watch your watch it. Don't get too close to the
uh,
lathe.
Alex says, yes, sir. Ron Burgundy and I both got 2 tickets to the gun show. Pew
Hold on, I got
pew.
American shirt on today, man. There's like a pea shooter show. Let me clean this up real quick, and we'll start on project
Ashley
number
M
2.
says, sounds good. At what temperature would you separate the resin for colours?
Oh, I just be sure that as soon as you're confident that the resin is mixed.
As in to mix the colours, yeah.
Yeah, so you mix them, and as soon as you're confident, so like if you have a bunch of colors, to do, then go ahead and mix it as fast as you can and get it mixed, and then separate them. But if you only have a couple colors, you can wait till 80 degrees, 90, 85 degrees, and then you don't leave yourself. If you have a bunch of colors, you'll see on the last one, I'm going to get it mixed as fast as I can and then get it divided.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as you divide it, the chemical reaction becomes less, and then you have more time anyway because it's not getting as hot as fast.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably see that. But if you want it to, so like if you're using an epoxy like liquid diamonds, I leave it in the big container as long as I can because it's going to shorten your working time.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense? Okay.
Kim Thomas is out there.
Thank you. I got stuff in the oven. I'll be right back.
Okay, so let's quickly get on with asking the usual Saturday morning cartoons question of the day. So the question of the day is: if Jake and I owned a drive-in movie theater, what would it be called, and what kind of movies would we show?
Yeah.
So that's the question of the day. Connie says, what colours do we have for the last project so far? So at the moment, Connie, we've got
They're checking you, man. They're
black,
checking you.
red, yellow, teal, glow in the dark, Barney purple, deep ocean blue,
Nice.
ghost gold, neon green, and white. So it's 10 colours.
I have 2 ovens out here, and one of them shuts off after a certain time. So that was a little. The stuff for the last one, put it back in the oven. So this, let me get a carrier for this. I kind of wasn't that prepared for this one, I guess. Here we are. Okay.
Anita Ball says, I think you should stave all your stir sticks and do a resin pour with all of them to make a bowl.
I should. I should.
It'd be nice resin savers.
Yeah. So here's our. We need some colors for this one. You got some for this one yet?
Not yet. How many do you want?
Okay. Let's do 3.
Yeah.
3,
so,
5, yeah.
people's out in the chat. Can I please have 3 colours? Right. So we've got silver.
I got a new silver. Boom. Done.
Silver. That was from Simone. Oh, pink from Jen.
Ooh, Jenny. Let me get some.
Pink
I'm not prepared.
And teal from Alex.
Pink and teal.
Silver, pink, and teal. I think that's going to make a nice blank.
I bet it will. Simone want that orangeola pink? I bet. I wonder. It was a nice one. 3 more cups. Let me get this a little backed off here. There we go. Teal. I have that.
Yep.
And pink. So, orangeola, Simone, maybe? Here
Yeah, you got silver, pink, and teal.
Yeah. So, here we are. What else do we have to talk about, Jamie? I feel like I had those videos go out there down there tomorrow. My second channel. What video I put? The Ocean Bowl. I turned a bowl a while back, and I re-edited it, put it on my second channel. That link's below. So that's pretty fun. That's just a, they're short videos. They're all music. Go in there, and they're short enough you could probably watch a few at one time.
Jana Smith is in and says, just ordered my cartoon shirt. Thank you very much for the support.
Nice. That's super cool.
CS Rancher says, do the small containers need to be hope, or what material will hold up to the heat building without melting? I think it means HDPE.
Just put the small containers. Which small containers? These cups that I'm using. I
think it means the mixing cups.
The mixing cups. There's some. I get these ones from the grocery store, and they're pretty thick, and I can actually get this in the pressure. Like if it's an epoxy, like liquid diamonds, it's gonna melt this. And so I usually just have like a mixing cup, like say one of these. I'll have one of these handy, and I'll pour everything in that and put it in, or leave it out. If I'm putting it in a pressure pot, I'll put it in a pressure pot. But I have some cheap cups that I'm going to use later when we have 10 or 15 colors. But these ones, they're not going to melt with Alumilite. They're a little bit. They cost a little bit more. I get it from a grocery store. I need some sweet tea. Yeah.
Dale says, I haven't found the turning videos on YouTube. Let's have what one are you looking for, Dale? I'll get a link for you, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, the second channel, it's down below. Like if you click the little arrow and then the description comes up, I put links to a bunch of stuff down there. And one of the first things I put down there was a second channel video. That's going to be out. That one's going to be out tomorrow.
Is that what you was after, Dale? The second channel.
And then the videos I did this week, they should just be right before this video. If you go to the channel, go to the channel, and then they should be the last ones I did. Uh-oh. Start the timer, Jake.
Start the timer, Jake. Start the timer.
The timer's just a security blanket for me. I don't use it at all, really, but I like to look over there every once in a while, and I like to let you know how long I've been stirring and what the temperature is. And the temperature in the room is a big deal. It changes your working time a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Murray, hello Facebook.
How
Good
you
stuff.
doing?
Yeah.
That's
See, like this.
Chris of Dragon Tail Turnings.
Nice. So like this one right here, you're gonna notice that I only have 3 colors, so I'm really not in a
So
not
he's
that big a deal.
after the ones with the pine cones.
Oh, that's on the channel, and
Right,
that
let me get that for you.
it's in the. I put a link tree under in the description also, and one of the first ones in the link tree is the pinecone videos.
So I'll put a link to that out. There you go. There's a link in the chat for you, Dale. That I've just put in there. That's a link to the pinecone video he's just turned.
There we go. You want to tell the story, or you want me to this time, Jamie, for Ashley?
So how did you guys meet? Your accents are different, so I'm thinking you're not neighbours.
No.
No, we're not neighbours. So Jake lives in Amarillo, Texas, and I live on the southeast coast of the United Kingdom, a place called Broadstairs. So how we come to meet? So a little while ago, I was doing a podcast called Makers International, and Jake was invited to come onto the podcast. And one of my roles of said podcast was basically doing what I'm doing now, keep an eye out on the chat, reading the comments, etc., etc. So after we had finished the show and Jake had been spotlighted and things like that, and you can still go back and watch that interview. It's still up on the Makers International YouTube channel. Jake was under the assumption I didn't like him because I didn't speak to him much. But the reality was I didn't have a chance to talk to him because I was keeping an eye on the chat and things like that. But a few days after, I kind of messaged him, says, "Look, do you wanna hang out, the video call and all that kind of stuff?" And we've kind of hung out ever since, like on practically every single day.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I've actually been to his house. He's been to my house. You know, we actually travelled basically all over the UK.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, Jamie's.
I actually had Thanksgiving at Jake's house as well.
Yeah. Yeah. You can talk about
actually at Jake's mum's house as well.
Yeah. Yeah, not at my house. We eat TV dinners over here. Yeah. In a nutshell, Jamie's all right.
I'm all right.
Jamie's all right. He's humble too.
I know.
Takes a compliment really well. You know, I give him a compliment. I give him a compliment, and he just eats it up, man.
William Sturgis says the pinecone bowls turned out awesome.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it. My mom's gonna like it too. I haven't given it to her yet. I'm waiting as just a little bit of I'm keeping them here. They're up on a shelf, and you can already feel the non-stabilized ones moving a little bit.
Yeah.
You can also feel the other ones, but they're not as bad.
So Hodgepodge says you guys had long talks, and later it was a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
So funny you say that, Hodgepodge, because we went for a boat trip on the River Thames in London, and there's actually a picture. You know the film Titanic?
Yeah.
Right, when they're at the front of the boat and they're kind of like doing I'm flying. We kind of reenacted that.
Yeah, beautiful scene. Beautiful scene.
So yeah, there's even pictures of it.
It's right now. It's 80 degrees right now, and I'll go ahead and I'm very confident that it's stirred and everything, and we got plenty of time. It's only 4 minutes and 50 seconds in. We get plenty of time, so I'll have plenty of time to stir these. That's the biggest thing is you just want to make sure that you have time to get these mica powders mixed in well.
I
Oh yeah,
was Leonardo.
yeah. I was the I was the little spoon.
Yeah, I'm the taller one.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for sharing that story, Jimmy.
Luckily, he didn't want me to paint him like one of them French girls. So
Hey, that was cool. That was a cool boat ride too. That boat ride, the ladies that were doing the earworming,
I'll
whatever
send
you
it
want to
to you,
call it.
Jen. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. It'll be a shirt probably before the
We
day's
could
up.
do that. We could do that.
Yeah. One thing I always take time to as I'm using a pink spatula too. I'm the little spoon. Here we go. I always take the time to clean these, or else you'll ruin them. And
Chris the Dragon says, would the pouring time be longer in places like the UK? So let's put it a different way. Would temperature matter?
yes, yes. Absolutely. And so like I can have it. I'm gonna go Fahrenheit on you, so you might have to translate, but I can go 68 degrees in here and have it's supposed to be a 12-minute working time. I might have 14 minutes depending on the amount that I'm pouring. Or if it's 71 degrees in here, I might have 11 minutes. So that's why this place in here is temperature controlled. I want the same thing every time so that I can predict. Let me get these. So I can predict how long we're going. We're doing we kind of joke about this, but I'm doing a live show and we try to make it about an hour. And the more that I can predict how long these take and the working times and all that, then the better we are with the schedule. So
Yeah.
yeah, and the things I make are going to be more consistent too, with the temperature in the shop being consistent. So yeah,
Um,
hope that answered your question.
Hodgepodge said we should frame that and put it on the wall back there. And we have Dave the Wood Barber in. How you doing, Dave? Long time no
What's up,
see.
Dave? Should have wore his shirt today.
It says it's something you will never forget, regardless if you want to or not.
Hey, it was a good time. It was all right. It's a good time.
Ashley says one of these Saturdays, please make a best friends mold. I will be wake up for that.
Oh,
JR Wright is in. He says, hi, do you use acetone to clean the spatulas or something else or just paper towel?
right. I've just been using paper towels, but and one reason I use denatured alcohol a lot. If you catch it right at the beginning, the paper towels will work just fine. But if you wait till the end of this working time and it's stickier, then I'll use the denatured alcohol. Acetone, I have some of that stuff, and it's for things like I'm cleaning cups or something like that. I'll use that on that. It's a little bit stronger.
Hodgepodge wants us to set that we should cast our hands holding hands. Well, I
Here we
should
go.
be out in the States soon, so you never know. Maybe on the
Here we go.
Patreon.
That'd be a big bucket we put our hands in. That'd be a lot of alginate, that's for sure. It took a lot to do my F finger.
We could make a bowl out of it. A bowl
Okay.
hand.
Here's one of these molds. I still have a little bit of. I had those two pieces of wood are from last week. Remember how we didn't get
Mm-hmm.
those two poured. I didn't make enough. I didn't have enough resin, so we ended up with extras. We're gonna make a couple
Corey Michaels is in. He says, hey, gang, better late than never.
Hey, what's up, Corey? Hope you're doing all right.
Kevin Carpenter says, what language are you speaking? I call this sarcasm.
I call it Texan. Or I call it the greatest nation in America, Texas.
uh,
On occasion, you'll get a good impression. I don't know if that was a good one or not, but
one day.
yeah, let's work on it. Always chase your dreams, man.
Jen says these are going to be some great blanks.
I think so too, Jen. Jen.
Chris the Dragon says slow typing day, can't see the flipping keyboard.
Happens to me. Happens to me too, man. 97. We still need to. On these ones, I'm for sure gonna press my luck because there's only 3 colors. It's not that hard to pour. I want them to swirl really well.
Corey says thanks, Jake. Just tired from a long week, and Jen says you guys kill me.
Jen, what are you talking about, Jen? We have to be funny. Well, they say we have faces for radio.
I think so, yeah.
We got to be funny. You have to have a good time.
Gwen Cole says, do you use any mold release like Stoner for your castings? Is it necessary to use at all?
Yes, I think it is. This stuff is for when I use HDPE molds, and this is for silicone. I use it all the time. I just want my these things will release, but I think your mold will last longer and it'll release easier if you just spray it down. I spray it down.
Graham, we've already got white, buddy. So do you want to pick another colour?
Right. Yeah. What else we haven't? Well, I feel like we're forgetting to talk about some, Jamie.
Chris says, is there a sweet spot for the temperature? Is the ideal temperature to pour merge residence with?
I think I'm at 103 right now. 105 I think is good for me. Like Matt's in the chat, I think he gets crazy. And this is Illumilite Clear Slow, so if you're using something else, which I will start pouring while I'm talking here. That could be you, Jamie Pie.
You're starting to break up a little bit there, Jake.
Uh-oh. I got the symbol on the stay tight, everybody, quick, and wait till this gets better. I have to start pouring though.
Yeah.
So we'll get past it.
Cindy Keo says, driving name J&J Cartoon Theatre. I like it.
Cindy's clever, man. Hopefully that internet will stop messing up. I can't.
Hopefully it'll clear up before the end. If you're not, then just go and follow Jake over on his Instagrams, and you'll get to see the final pictures.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll stop playing up.
It's typical that it should happen now, though. Unfortunately,
it'll clear up, and we'll be like, oh, okay. These are cool.
Ashley M says, I'm about to stabilize wood that I've waxed the end of the grain of. What is the best way to get the wax off? I assume I have to. I'd bake it.
Like either just scrape sanded, something like that. This internet. Oh man. Jamie, you think I ought to get out and get back in?
Yeah, give it a go, mate. Give it a go.
Let's see. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Go on, yeah. Oh, hello, everybody. Yeah, so I've got a nice little treat for everybody. Here we go, look. There's that picture on the River Thames. Let's see what Jake says when he comes back in.
Was you talking about me when I was gone?
Of course. Look, you remember it? Look, we call that the embrace.
Did you show? Oh, I can count on you, Jamie. That's for sure. I can count on Jamie. Hey, that was cool. We'll almost do anything for a good joke. And now I think these are. I'm kind of pushing my luck on these. I'm gonna stir these with a stick too, cause I think us messing around with the picture. This isn't the best pour I've ever done, I promise. But
Ashley says, "Oh my god, that picture is real. As real as daylight. As real as daylight."
yeah, hey, you gotta be secure. You gotta be secure to do something like that. You know?
Wayne Hillman says he was using teal. What brand?
This is eye candies, and it's like Okinawa blue.
There you go.
Okinawa.
Joey's. A lot of people are shocked that it happened, but Joey went, "Oh my god, LOL." Now imagine if we'd done that in Home Depot.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny? We were on a boat full of people, and no one even cared.
Yeah,
They
no one
didn't even.
batted an eyelid.
No, they don't even care. I guess that kind of thing's normal in Jamie's neighborhood. I guess.
Yeah, happens all the time.
What do they say? While in Rome.
Normally it's a tourist that does it.
Oh goodness.
Did Graham pick another colour?
Whew.
I'm not sure, but Connie's picked another one as well.
Connie.
She says pink. So we're up to a 11 now, but we owe Graham a colour because he gave a super chat.
Okay. Let me clean this up. And get ready for the show here. Move my hand. Oh, this is like the nervous part. I'm gonna use one of those different mixers than I did last week.
Graham actually says he should definitely pick. That should definitely be a shirt. We've had black, Graham. Let me run through the colours that we've already had, Graham, so you can not what not to pick. So we've had black, red, yellow, teal, glow in the dark, Barney purple, deep ocean blue, ghost gold, neon green, white, and pink.
You can pick one of the same colors, just pick a different shade, say dark or light, and we'll get it that way.
Have you got a light or dark, white or black?
No. Besides those two.
Well, I guess it'd be grey, wouldn't it? Grey would be a light or darker version of black or white.
Okay. So I got 11 cups. Is that what you're saying?
Joey said, "Oh, that would be a shirt for sure."
No, we're not making. If it's up to me, we're not making that shirt.
He says, Simone says, Graham says black or a highlighter colour. So maybe a glitter, maybe.
We'll throw some glitter in there. I'll throw.
Here we go. He says, go for a bright highlighter colour that you think will work.
Okay. So we at 11 or 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. Oh man, that coffee's good. So what we're gonna do? Let's talk about it right now, Jamie, before we get started.
Okay.
I'm not sure. So here's the one that we made. Here's the one. Let me get you on the better. This is what we made. This is Jamie's blank, and it has 4 colors in it. Right? Look how cool it is, and I'm sure that it swirled real well, and all of that kind of stuff. Got the BOQ on there. Don't say it. Okay.
Oh, you got another colour there. It says gold.
Okay. So this one here is the 12 blank that we made last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the 8 one looks cool, but I think next week we'll do the same thing. Let me get on my face here. Ugh. I think next week we'll do the super chat. I just don't want to make it ugly. We just don't want to make something ugly. Does that make sense, Jamie?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
one of the things I was worried about is that when you turn it, you're going to lose a lot of the colours.
Or they're just not going to be as I don't get this. I'm kind of just dumping it all in one thing. So I don't know if it's swirling good, but I won't know until I turn one. So I think next week what we need to do is say, put a limit at 5 or 6. You can still super chat and you still get in the drawing, but the first 5 or 6 that get their super chats in will get their colors, and then after that you super chat just to get in the drawing. Does that make sense? I just don't want to make something ugly for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So we're gonna try that.
I've written down Corey's super chat. I've
Okay.
got it here.
So is that 13 now?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17.
13.
13. 13.
Okay. So does that make sense, or that? I just don't want to. So what's going to happen is, next week is the last Saturday of the month, and we'll do it like that. And then,
Yeah.
the next Saturday we'll pick a winner. They'll pick whichever one they want to do, and if they want me to turn, they'll pick which one they win. And if they want me to turn it, then I'll turn it. If they don't pick one of the multicolored ones, the 15 colored ones, then I will turn theirs, and I'll turn one of the ones that has 100 colors in it. And then if it looks cool, then we can say, okay, let's do this some more. But I don't want to make 10 blanks that are ugly, if that makes sense.
Jen Smith says separate them by tone into 2 blanks.
And the other thing we got to think about is, what did I use? I used about 1,800 grams of resin today too. So there's a lot of stuff to think about. I just don't want to make something ugly, but we'll do that next week. And if we like it, cool. If we don't, I'll at least want to turn one of these multicolored ones just to see if it's gonna look cool. So there we go. So we'll have 3 of these multicolored ones makes, and then we'll have some other ones. So let's start with the color. What's the first color, Jamie Pie?
First color is black.
Got that. We got to go with Ninja Black.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Yeah, and red.
What kind of red? Well, we have. Somebody asked me. I think Jen asked me last week if we had Yamagata red. Yamagata red. There's a reason why I didn't have it, because it's like twice as expensive as the other stuff. Okay, next.
Then we got yellow.
Yellow.
So Matt actually put a comment up there a minute ago about yellow. He says satin yellow.
Satin. Satin. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
This one's the most satin one I have. It's called big old K word. Kinky yellow or something.
Kinky.
I'm gonna call it kinky yellow. Okay. There we go. Next.
Ashley M says what I personally love is Jake saying he's drinking sweet tea and then saying it's coffee. I really hope there's something sketchy going on here.
The sweet tea is what my cup says, so I just kind of say it, but it really is. It's cold coffee, and it's delicious.
Yeah, there you go. Quick clue, everybody. His last name's Thompson. You pick up on it now?
Sweet tea.
Sweet
There
tea.
you go. There you go.
Right, there we go. Next color is teal.
Teal. We already had that out. It is. Where is it? Where did it go? Right here. Okinawa blue is what I use for teal. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Right. Any glow in the dark?
I got this stuff from Eye Candy, and it's that Midori green, the stuff we just used.
Okay.
Jake Tennant checkout. By golly.
By golly.
All right.
Are all your links down in the description by any chance?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They are.
Thought so. Right. You be real careful for the next one. All right.
Okay.
But you just keep your wits about you. All right. Barney purple.
Barney purple right here. So far, so good.
Right. Deep ocean blue.
Got it somewhere. Got Pacific blue. Azora blue. Did I just use that? Nocon blue. Did I already? Skyline blue.
Ashley M says, what are the different brands of color we are using?
These are all eye candy. These are all eye candy. So deep ocean blue. I do. I'm gonna pick Azora blue for that. I don't have that. So there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Ghost gold.
Ghost gold. Just got it because he asked if I had it. Got it.
Okay. Neon green.
Neon green. I'll make sure. I vote UFO green. I got to make sure that I get to mixing this one pretty fast.
Okay.
Okay.
White.
Got white. Boom. White.
Uh, uh, any sort of highlighter color that you think will work.
Like I got icicle. Sound good?
Yeah, that'll work.
Actually, uh, icicle. Yep. Decisions made. There we go.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
The next color is pink.
Pink. Got some pink. We have some pinks, man. Valentine. Cerise. Let's do some cerise.
Do some stories. That'll
Let's
do.
do some cerise. Anything?
Uh,
Any other special requests?
yeah.
Because
One
it's hard
more.
to do it. What's that?
Gold.
2, 4, 6, 8. I guess I didn't put another cup out for that, did I?
No, you didn't.
Well, I was human, man. Human. Let's do some gold. I have a new gold.
Matt says good luck mixing UFO green.
I already know, Matt. I already know. But thanks for your confidence in me. I'm super happy that you have such
Mhm.
confidence that I'm going to succeed in this. Yeah,
Yeah.
rose gold.
Yeah.
This is a new color. Rose gold. Got it. So I'll just start putting these in here. I'm going to do like last time and put them in there with sticks, and then I'll have the sticks handy, and we'll just kind of do the same thing I did last time, and try to find something to talk about while I'm doing this. And this is a ninja. I'll
There we
say
go.
that as I'm putting the colors in, I'll say what the names are. That sound cool?
Okie dokie.
And these
Sounds
are
like a
gonna have.
plan to me. So Dwayne Cole's got a question. He says, "Do you prefer powder over liquid dyes for resin?"
I do, and the reason for it is these kind of seem like they swirl themselves. Like if you just use one color, it seems to be have a life of its own. I guess is without me knowing how to explain it very well. I uh, and that's why the other ones are fine. If you're looking for just a solid color, those are cool. But these ones
Uh-huh.
kind of they have a life of their own. I guess is the best I can explain it. That was Yamagata red. This one's that kinky yellow.
Kinky
Be nice.
yellow.
Be nice. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's their word, not mine. I didn't do it.
So there's a question. I guess he's aimed at Matt. I guess I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Says, what's difficult about mixing UFO green?
I can answer them. It's super gritty and powdery. It's hard to. This other stuff is real powdery and soft, and it mixes in fast. But those neon colors are just harder to get all of the grains mixed in.
So
So
maybe a question. Could you get a mortar and pestle,
a what?
and grind it down more?
You you probably could. Uh, it's too late at this point. Yeah,
Connie
yeah,
says,
you
and
could,
the
I
and the
suppose.
powders don't go bad either.
Yeah, Connie's a pro. Connie is a pro. Yeah, the chat here. If you're new here, the chat is a super experienced, um, super creative group of people. So it's like it's not just me here. Most of the time, somebody will ask a question and the chat will answer it before I get a chance to.
I'm just surprised it's been a couple of weeks and we haven't had no con blue.
Hey, Matt, I told you, Matt is
He's been good.
growing.
He's been good.
He's He's probably reading like self-help books and
I know.
watching seminars and stuff. And
He just bought that book, How to Not Pick No Con Blue for Idiots.
like, this one's rose gold. Rose
Actually,
gold.
says, what colour was that? What colour blue was that? Sorry.
Which one? The Okinawa blue was the teal. That's what I use for teal. This is cerise.
Jen Stevens says, what is the eye candy name for Barney Purple?
Spilly. It's Barney Purple. It is Barney Purple. Yeah.
Matt says, but it's awesome.
Yeah. This is Icicle. I probably, these ones that are just glittery like this, I probably won't put a whole bunch.
Dwayne says, newbie here too, Ashley.
Nice. Nice. I hope the chat will welcome you guys and everybody. You guys feel be yourself and have a good time. Saturday morning cartoons.
For all the new people out in the chat, this is a regular thing every single Saturday, 10 a.m. Central.
Yeah. UFO green. Oh my goodness. Look at I'll last week I didn't get everything in the view. And this week I'm gonna. So I'll get all these divvied up and then I'll kind of move everything so that I'll make sure everything's in the camera view, and then I'll start mixing the resin. And I did a little bit more resin because last week when you divide it between all these cups, and now we got another cup, there's not a whole lot to mix.
There you go.
So who knows? This is just fun. Hopefully everybody got their questions answered today. Hopefully there wasn't any negativity in the chat like last week. Matt and Joey are if you see the blue wrenches in there, if you're new here and you see the blue wrenches, those guys are the security guards. If somebody's mean to you, those guys escort them to the door. Even if they're mean to me, they will be escorted to the door. So
Alex says, hey Jake, you gonna watch the F1 this weekend there in Texas?
The F1
Formula One.
I'm gonna be working on my website and stuff like that. And football's on this weekend, so everything else is out of there.
Marcus Hillman says, been watching, learning, and trying new things.
Nice.
The ever awesome Anna B is in.
What's up, Anna?
Okay. Jen says, are you going to use the baby electric mixer again? Yeah. They're so cute, them little mixers.
I know. I like how they have pet names for it already too.
Hodgepodge says Matt looks like a mean bouncer.
Matt would never have to lay a finger on anybody because he just like us get out.
Just intimidate them.
Yeah. Yep. Here we go. There's no turning back now, people.
Dwayne says he's going to set his cuckoo clock for cartoons Saturday from now on.
Nice.
Good vibes.
And behind the scenes, you might not see from week to week, but over time, we're always making plans to make it better for you guys. Just so you know, we're not going to be content.
Yeah.
We're always going to be moving up. So there you go. I guess I'm not nervous anymore because this stuff we're going. It's go time. Right? So this one here, I'm going to get it mixed as fast as I can. You can kind of see when this turns clear, and I'll do it for at least 2 minutes.
Jen Stevens says they start at 8 a.m. for her. Definitely requires an alarm clock. Ouch.
We had to, that was a consideration for sure. But the people on the East Coast, we want it to actually be morning for them too. So
Mm.
one of those deals. Well, we're glad you set your
Uh,
alarm clock.
Gav's in. He says, "Hey JP and Jake, just popping in to say hello. I'll be in the background working. I got your sticker up there, Gav. I've got.
Nice. Glad you're here.
Uh,
Glad you're here. What did we forget to talk
Hodgepodge
about?
says, Cowboy bye week or not so as exciting.
Yeah, Packers are playing, so there you go.
Dwayne Cole says, we are playing the Chiefs at home for this week, the Titans. You go and watch that game.
That's going to be the best one of the week, actually. That's going to be the best game of the week.
I'm gonna sit here and just go. It's going
Just,
straight
be-
over my head.
just believe me. There's one game to watch this week, and that one's it.
I just want
So,
to keep watching the Cowboys lose because I
this is
know it
probably
upsets Joey.
they can't. They haven't been losing, dude. That's the problem. You can't make fun of them if they're not losing. 2 minutes. I'm
No.
talking too much. 2 minutes. This stuff
Connie
is
says I mixed mine for 10 minutes.
different. It's a different kind of. What kind of stuff you using, Connie? So,
CJ's hobby says we need 43 more for something special. Share this
yep,
out. Yeah,
yep,
it's so you got to get it right, CJ. It's a little psalm.
yeah,
It's a little
yeah.
psalm. Got to get it right. It's in pronunciation. It's a little
Little,
psalm.
little some. I should have built.
Uh,
Connie's
go
gonna
on.
get me again. I should have built the mold before we started. I get nervous, dude. There's so much going on. I kind of get a little nervous, and I should have built the mold, but it only take me a
Uh,
minute.
Hodgepodge says I'll be rooting for Tyreek Hill as he's on my fantasy, but prefer Titans to win. Jen
Hey,
says Pacific time struggles.
yeah,
Corey says go Packers.
go pack, go.
Uh, Hodgepodge
Okay,
says Henry has been ridiculous lately.
yep, yes, sir. It should be good. I'm gonna sit here. I'm supposed to be working on the website, but I guarantee you I'll be sitting right here watching this TV uh, all day, talking about doing
Uh,
work. But I'll be watching
Mr.
football.
Mr. Wayne Wood Turner's off. He says he'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Mr. Wayne Wood Turner, if you like your wood turning, he's got a live on tonight at 2 p.m. Central or 8 o'clock UK time on his YouTube channel, which is Wayne the Wood Turner.
Ain't a wood turner. It's
Ashley M says, what do you use to build molds?
I'm going to show you. 1 second. Get my spatula. I've ruined a few spatulas. Now make sure to clean them. This thing right here. There's a link below to Matt Wackerly's website. He sells these. I've used this one 6 or 7 times now. And you spray it with mold release. I put tape at the bottom. So I'm going to pour this in here. And then, it's like your first time, you pour your stuff in there, you pull out a pressure pot, you drill a little hole right there, and then hit it with the air, and it comes right out. So now I just put tape over that, go, and I need to stop messing around. But there's a link below, and if Matt wants to put a link in the chat, he's more than welcome to. So let's get the
Uh,
big.
Martin Bree says, last time I watched football, the Seahawks won the Super Bowl.
I like this mixer better. I like that one. This should be fun.
Leah says she's turning Chiefs blanks this weekend.
Nice.
And Dwayne says, sorry, Leah.
Get that.
Hodgepodge says, is that 3D printed?
What's that?
I guess he means the
Oh,
mixer.
the mixer. I don't know. I bought them off Amazon. I like 5 of them for like $10, and it's pretty cool. Works for me. Works for me. I bought. Normally when you buy cheap stuff, I'll buy a few of them in case. Sometimes one of them might not work when you buy them like that. Kind of like Harbor Freight stuff. So
Jen says it's so cute.
It's I got a pink one on purpose too, just so I kind of like to invite a little bit of people making fun of me.
Leah saying it's a commission, so I don't mind. I'm a Broncos fan.
Yeah, she is. She always wants the Bronco orange, and she's doing Chief stuff. And that's funny. Oh yeah.
So Matt's put a link into the chat for them grey molds that Jake just showed.
Yeah, last time people were wanting to know about the molds, and I told him we have a link ready.
Marcus says he's going to check Hobby Lobby for their mixers. And Anna says very masculine.
Hey, I'm secure in my manhood. Obviously, we've proved it today already, right?
I know, right?
I'm secure in my manhood. Oh, I just slung that everywhere.
I could always show you that picture again and just bring you down a peg or two.
Let it die. Just let it die. Let it die, Jamie. We're at 7 minutes, 7.5 on this one. Let me get a new.
Nancy Shenneman is out there. She says, "How is liquid glass a proxy for turning?"
I've never tried it. Never tried it. So if somebody in the chat has, let them have it.
Leah says, "After them, I have dolphin blanks. Still not my favourite." Joey Sturgis says, "I bought some off of Matt. They're great."
Nice.
Jen says, "Real men wear pink."
That's right. That's right.
Anna says, "I know."
Yeah.
Jen's put 2 fire pictures. Jen Stevens says, "I don't know how well that will go over in Texas."
Hey, wherever.
Alex says, "Where did you get that thing, Jake? I want one." You got a bunch of them off Amazon, Alex.
Yeah. Guess what,
And
Matt? That's already.
Matt is thanking Joey.
Hey, these molds are awesome. What I used to do was I used to go buy a PVC pipe from the store, and it's not the cheapest. And then I would have to like hot glue it, cut it, and hot glue it to a bucket to make a mold. And now these ones are just done. Like there's some. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. You see the bottom of that? I'm not gonna be able to show you, or I'm gonna dump it out. But the bottom of it still has unmixed powder at the bottom of it. I just won't dump the whole. I just won't dump the whole thing in there. If that makes sense. This little thing. The regular micas, it does a good job, but I did put a little bit more resin in here, so I could actually put it in there deeper. The other one was like struggling. It was like more milkshaking than stirring, I guess, if that makes sense. Still fun. But while you're in the middle of a live, it's go time. It's not when I'm doing something like this, it's hard to just switch to try something else. Kind of got to commit and go with it. And then after this, I'll take a temperature, and then we'll see if I have time to mix them with the sticks.
Marcus Himmel says, "I'm betting I could make a mixer and attach it to my Dremel." That's a good idea.
That is a good idea. This is just fast enough where it's not slinging stuff out. You know what I mean? Imagine if you hooked it up to a high-powered thing, it might want to splash more, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Jen Stevens says, "Add the glow last, so its sinking won't end in the bottom."
I got you. I got a feeling this is going to be at the last
says
second.
You should take the wand off and stick it in the drill. It will be faster.
Yeah. Well, too late for this episode. Too late for this episode,
says
guys.
that blue at the bottom, so nice. And is that the Elkin Hour?
Yes, it is.
And someone asked if you had the affiliate link for their mixers.
I will. I don't have them. You can, after we get off of here, I can put one on there underneath the description, or I'll put it in a comment or something.
Yeah.
You can just hit. I have links to Amazon down there, and you can get to Amazon and just type in, put in resin mixers or kitchen mixers or whatever, and they'll. But I will put
Yeah.
I will put a link down there, just
So
for y'all.
I've got one of these little small
96,
ones,
96. We got to build the.
which is what one is this? This is the Dremel 7760, which is variable
Well,
speed, goes really slow.
let me see. I think that's all the mixing we're gonna have time for. I got the other stuff still in the oven. I knew I was forgetting something.
Corey Michael says, "Are those just clear solo cups you use to mix in?"
Yes, yes, but I won't use the
Uh,
I won't use the cheap ones with hotter epoxy, and I wouldn't leave them if I had a bunch of extra. So here's
uh-huh,
this is stabilized maple burl. We have a couple pine cones, so I'm gonna build this real fast. This stuff is I might be messing
okay.
up because I just pulled it out of the
Oven.
yeah, that I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew right now. By the time I get this full, it's gonna be time to pour. So
Connie says, I stick popsicle sticks in my drill sometimes to mix it real quick.
yeah,
Cindy says, Corey, they're just heavy plastic drinking cups.
yeah. Like these ones are. I'm using these cheap ones because, and I really don't think I have much time to mess around anymore. Yeah, we're at 102, so I'm gonna start pouring. There's not enough to do more than one pour for each cup, just like last time. So what did we say? We want the neon stuff last and the glow in the dark, right?
Yeah, glow in the dark last year.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start
Uh,
pouring those.
Jen said, is that my new one? No, that's not my new one. My new one is 4,000.
And we don't have time to do um, multiple pours. That was red. Let's go with a different color. Let's go with blue.
Corey says, thanks all, and I only use Illuminate. Jen says, Jake is running.
I'm scrambling a little bit. This is what y'all. This is what you want, right?
Jake just
Watch me.
felt like running.
Feel like running. Yeah. Jenny.
Ashley says, they said Mountain Dew now.
I did mix a little bit more, but I don't think I have as much. Here's
Connie
one of
says,
those.
maybe pour 2 at once.
Connie, come and help me. Come and help me.
Said,
Give me a hand, huh, Connie? Give me a hand. I don't have enough hands to do that there. Connie, I got your purple here, though.
Alex says, bah, Bubba Gump Shrimp.
We are not of relations. Oh, my goodness.
That's going to look real nice.
That's pretty cool. This gold color, I think, is going to be super awesome. I got to make sure I'm not getting too full. Another highlight color. There was a piece of wood I dropped in there.
Nice.
Hey, sometimes you drop your wood somewhere you're
Matt
not
says,
supposed to.
out of control, Connie.
Out of control. Connie's been a bully the last couple weeks, man. But I will give her credit.
Ashley M says, how do you plan to cut that after? Curious.
It'll go right on the lathe.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go right on my lathe.
CS Ranch says, are you stabilizing with cactus juice? Or
Yes.
question mark?
Yes. So, glow in the dark. And then the neon stuff after that. And it's kind of the same color, it looks like. And then this is awesome. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, this will hook right up to my lathe. I have jaws that'll hook there, and I'll just start turning from there. Or I have a chop saw. I can chop the end of it off and then send it to whoever, or I can send it just like it is. I want to do something. You can do this. This will swirl us up a little bit.
Ashley says, Matt, are you the one that sells the mold? Yes, it's actually it's Matt Wacky Works.
Ooh, to the pressure pot. I think we're gonna make it.
I think so.
You guys, hope you're happy watching me sweat like this.
Matt says the UFO is a paint mix, but it's amazing.
Well, I'll give. Hey, so let me give.
Yappy is out there. It says, "Hey
up?
everyone."
Hello there, the shipping capital of the world. Let me give Connie a little bit of credit. I've been messing with I haven't done anything but edit and work on the website this week, and Connie was helping me pick which label printer I wanted and stuff. So we can talk. We'll talk a little mess to each other in the chat, but it's all helping each other out around here. Thank you, Connie. All right. Hey, I forgot a color. Hold on. I forgot a color. So we got time to put it in there. Look.
Oh no. As you're released all the air, it's not going to blow all the resin everywhere, is it?
Nah, I'll be right. It wasn't even up to full pressure. So I'll just. We'll just do this real quick. Hey, this is real life stuff, man. You know what I mean? Let me tighten that back down.
They're all saying, "Don't forget, you forgot to get kinky with the yellow."
Kinky. Hey, are we on there? Here we go.
Yeah.
And it is thick. I might be messing up.
Well, at least it's at the top, so it can get poured off.
Hope I didn't ruin the whole thing just for one color. You know what I mean? But we'll find out.
Matt says that many colors, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, I almost should have just left it out.
Ashley says, I actually really like seeing this freestyle. This is how things happen in real life.
Yeah, you do. With me a lot. Let's try to take two.
And
now we're done. That was thick. That was thick. That was probably the thickest I've ever poured anything. Hopefully we didn't mess up the rest of them, but it's what we do. I should have had. What messed me up was I left that stuff in the oven. I didn't get it out early, so then I couldn't build the thing. But hey, that one wore me out, man. That was all right. Like I said, we will do it. We will do it different next week, and we might go back to this. So just like that. I don't know. I'll get one turned. I want to get one turned before we start doing that again. But we still will give them away and do the super chat thing. It'll just be the first few people that put in the color will get their color. Sound fair?
Yeah. Should we get on with the giveaway?
Yeah.
Do you want me to pick somebody?
I want. Is Anita Ball still in there? She won. She won last week.
I don't know.
All right. Oh well. Anyway, Anita, will you pick Anita Ball's in the chat still? Anita, you won last week. Pick us a winner for this week, pretty please, and let us know who it is. And whoever wins, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and give me your address there, and I'll get them sent out Monday or Tuesday, just like normal. This, let me show what the next something is going to be a tumbler with the Northside logo on it. We didn't get there today, which is fine, but this will be the next thing. Something, some. Say it, Jimmy.
Gotta get a little some.
Some.
Chris Neely is the new guy.
Chris Neely, send me a. Let's see if he's in there. Like, just send me a message. If he doesn't by next week, we will find him next time and tell him he won, and I'll keep him. Whatever. Is that fair enough for Jamie Pie?
That's like a plan.
Oh my goodness, man! I'm sweating. I'm sweating like a what?
What?
I'm sweating like a what? What did we forget to talk about? I think we're losing something. Here's some sweet tea.
We got written down here. Mention the super chat. Done
Matt
that.
and Joey every Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yeah, that's it.
They get on Instagram and they do a live on there, and it's up at the stories. You just click on it and join in, just like this. Thank you, Jenny. She's telling me to breathe. Breathe.
That's Randall right there. She's calling me Jamie Pie.
Hey. We're securing our manhood, right? I think we proved it. I'm not proving it any further than that, by God. So write down who won. I already forgot who won.
Yeah, I've got it. Chris Neely.
Chris Neely.
I'm good at my job.
Either I'll find him, somebody make him find me, and we'll get him out to him. Matt and Joey, go check out their deal. 8 o'clock Central Time tonight on Instagram. Sometimes me and Jamie like to show up just to cause a ruckus.
Sometimes. Action says, why would pouring the yellow late ruin the whole thing? Does it not mix?
Because I might have waited too long. I might have waited because
it's too thick.
Yeah, this stuff has a set working time and temperature that works. So you have to get it in the pressure pot before it starts setting it up. That stuff it poured out, but it really just kind of slithered out. It was kind of, the stuff that's in there might be okay that it was already adhered to each other, but it's one of those things. It'll be something we learn for sure. So, and I'll demold these in a few hours. There'll be a post tomorrow before football.
Yeah.
On Instagram showing all that stuff that we made. Yeah. Yep. Please show up to Matt and Joey's thing. It's about time for a hat tip. Thanks, Carl, Harry, Joey, all you guys, Simone, sweetheart, all the Jake's girls. Remember the merch below? It's super funny. Super funny. And we will be honored if you guys wear our stuff. So thank you, Connie, for the hat tip. So ready for a hat tip, Jamie? If we forgot something, we forgot something. If we're done, right?
We're done.
Here we go. See y'all next time.